We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yusei Kikuchi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
So now to the plate, Hunter Cole. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Oh, and this kicks right off of them. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman, turned on down the line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Sent out to straightaway center field. Nola is there to put it away and finally put an end to the. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on. and stay in the zone.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now. Smith on second. Henniger is over at first with 1 away. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In his career against Mike Minor, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Minor sets. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3. So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The bat, number 1.
Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. He singled his last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Hunter Cole. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Murphy is there, and it's a very quick. So digging in now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make it work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Chirinos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Hit high and deep out to left field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Henniger is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next, the speedy D. Gordon.
The second baseman.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So here's Malik Smith.
Number 00.
Hard hit at third. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger. A base hit in his first trip.
Henniger.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Cole is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now batting, Elvis Andrus. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Cole. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The batter. The left fielder. Joey.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his chute.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Dan Altavilla gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Chirinos. Lined hard toward right center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Daniel Vogelbach. Low for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the third
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Tom Murphy is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Minor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, Don Thompson-Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. The fastball is swung on and missed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The first base.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Nola will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Change-up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike change-up right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit down the third baseline. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Grounded weakly toward third. Right to him. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Ready now, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
D. Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Moore has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Cole. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Up next to the
Shin-Soo
Rangers.
Choo at the plate now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no run. Malik Smith the next to hit. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Mitch Henniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count even now at 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Odor has a play. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Rougned Odor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. high in the air out to center field. On the run is Smith. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Scott Heineman stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now playing center field.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Willie Calhoun is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field. Jose Trevino is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Nick Solak is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Anderson Tejeda is also into the game as he takes over at short. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Number 83, Anderson.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
This is in the air to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Ronald Guzman. Lifted the other way out to left center. Nola comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So stepping in, Anderson Tejeda, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Striding in once again, Hunter Cole. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, designated.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 5.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Nola. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Minor with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered. Up next for the Rangers, Scott Heineman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 16.
Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Haniger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Haniger is there. 2 down.
The batter number 6.
Digging in, Nick Solak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Next for Seattle, Malik Smith. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 20.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hit hard down the line. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 15-0 the final in this one. Texas hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win.